to order.
I gotta go try it. I don't even know what's coming up. I have my package.
Everybody's in attendance, so with no regrets. At this time, we're going to pause with this item. At this time, I'm going to read the mission statement. To provide, promote, and facilitate municipal services that meet the community needs while preserving, supporting, and enhancing the quality of life for all. You've got the agenda before you. Are there any additions or deletions? Hearing none, can I have a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion to approve.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approved. There's no delegations or presentations tonight, so we're going to go to the approval of the minutes for January 22nd. Motion to approve.
I approve. I move to approve.
So seconder?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
The next is the unfinished business from the minutes of January 22nd. I don't have any to do. Okay. I'm going to keep moving along here. We have the CAO report. Any questions for the CAO regarding the report?
My question was, whatever happened with Brad Barton with the Order of Nova Scotia? Did they do something at the gala?
At the gala, when I spoke, I recognized Brad on his Order of Nova Scotia, the Order of Canada, and also the induction into the Nova Scotia Sport Hall of Fame. I talked to Brenda about it that evening, and I had taken on to do some mission. I had done some research on his past and his bio and everything, so I had actually recognized him, and it was well received by the people who knew him.
Okay, so they're doing a little something special for him then.
And that was it.
Oh, okay. So the impression you were going to try to do something.
Well, I talked to Brenda about it, and that was kind of what was done. But I spoke to about Brad for a few minutes on his record, and I also read some information that I found on his past as an educator, and also. And it's really important to recognize him. He used to referee the Olympics for volleyball, and he spent 50 years in volleyball, and not only for Nova Scotia, but nationally and internationally as well. He's very, highly recognized for his work as man. He's traveled around the world with the Olympics and with other teams. So I spoke about that at the meeting, and I spoke to him about it afterwards. The next, anything else on the CEO report? Anything more to report?
No, unless something comes up.
Okay. Meeting date reminders, you've all got them before you. Is there any conflicts?
I got one, but it's on my side, so I'll see if I can change that.
Okay. Action items from previous meetings. Okay there. And update on capital projects 2017-2018. See that we're actually under budget. Next is the financial report. Can I have a motion to approve the payables for January 2018 to amount to $795,576.07.
I assume the payables for January 2018 in the amount of $795,576.77.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approved. The next thing is the income and expense report. Take a chance to review those. Is there any questions? Motion to accept the income and expense report.
So moved.
Second.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
The next is strategic priority items, update on corporate now priorities. Any questions? Any questions?
I wouldn't mind talking about that next time we have a chance. Maybe like that policy or something, just positioning.
Yeah, it's on the agenda for next Monday. We were supposed to bring back some of the discussion that we had at the last.
I think you can do that, I wasn't able to attend.
Right.
Instead of both the minutes.
Okay, the minutes, they will be when the package comes out, but do you want them before then?
Is there any way, just so I can look through later, or when the package comes out?
Package will be out as normal on Thursday.
Okay. Thank you.
Anything else on that? If not, we're going to move on to the standing committee items, recommendations coming from the committee of the whole. The first recommendation is the request for a loan from the Southwood Fire Department.
Also move, we approve the loan request from the Southfield Fire Department for $91,000 to be paid over a 10-year period.
Seconder.
I'll second it.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Approved. The next one is the Digby and install phase Apple Blossom Festival booster fee.
I so move that we approve the funding request of $3,000 from the Digby Solid Days for booster fees for the Annapolis Blossom Festival.
Second.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approved. We're now going to move to business items. 5.1 AMA Spring Workshop Funding Request. Normally in the past, whenever the AMA had their conference in the western part of the province, I think the region is all supported it.
Did we also the 1,000? We just sponsor or something?
I think we gave it 1,000 last time. Any questions or concerns about that request?
How much is it? Just
$1,000. $1,000.
Someone's going to make a motion.
A motion to contribute $1,000 to support the AMA Spring Conference in 2018.
Second. Any other questions?
Did you say the amount?
$1,000.
All in favor?
Aye.
Do we get some advertising with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably recognize some of the,
Probably should have.
Okay, the next thing under business items, we had a letter from the County of Annapolis regarding representation on the airport committee. I thought that in the past we'd already told them that that committee didn't exist anymore, but I think we just need to send them a letter to let them know that that committee is no longer in place, and if we decide to rejuvenate it in the future, that we'll contact them. But everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Yep.
looks to me like they're probably doing the same process that what we went through a month or so ago, reviewing all committees,
Yeah.
making sure there's insurance and that type of thing.
That's what they are
Process,
doing.
The next item under business items is the FLC Association of Nova Scotia Purple Day campaign. And I just received this, it was on my desk.
That should be
This is the thing,
Yeah.
yeah. And the note with it asks that, says thank you for supporting our Purple Day initiative and those living with epilepsy in your constituency. Please find enclosed ribbons as requested with a few extra as well. If you would be so kind to take a photo of your council members wearing the ribbons at your March meeting, we wish to post a picture on our Facebook page and website to show your community members that you show support for this. If you could email your photo and then put that there. If you've taken this one small show of support and made that what you learn as possible, you have taken it.
So before everyone leaves tonight,
Yeah,
we can have a picture done tonight.
sounds good to
It's
me.
for the March.
We don't meet until the end of March, so they, again, so we probably should do it so they'll have it for their.
Selfie stick?
And then
Yeah, you
can
can-
wear them again at the March
Photoshop
meeting.
in later.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
people wear it in the month of March.
Uh,
We could wear it at committee hall anytime.
the reason I asked this to be put on though, is asking council, if there's an opportunity to recommend somebody from our community, who lives with epilepsy or have a parent or child with epilepsy, to go to a one-day conference. That's why it was put on there. It wasn't, the other part was already done. So at the bottom of your letter, the last two paragraphs, that's what I was bringing up. Do we know someone we could recommend?
Well, what would the cost be? I mean,
They're gonna cover it.
They're gonna cover the
I
cost.
assume from what, because they're saying they cover the, hotel. I will double check that, but, I'm assuming that they're covering it if they're having the ambassador program.
I don't know, I'm just, I thought it would.
Oh, I have people in mind.
Maybe you should look into it a little bit more and find out if it,
It says here it's an opportunity for your council to recommend anyone in your constituency who lives with epilepsy or a parent who has a child with epilepsy as an ambassador.
Or a child, yeah.
The conference will be a one-day event, and those traveling from 3 hours drive or more will be invited to stay overnight in a hotel. The conference will have informative sessions for adults, an opportunity to train as an education consultant in their home area and fun activities for the kids. Kids of all ages and youth will also be given the tools and training how they choose to get them to ambassadors in their home area. We're hoping to make this an annual event too. Well, they could be given names of people that could be, but who would choose that? Like, is it something that they're gonna do, or?
I would think we would bring back names and we would make the choice and send it to them. The way they're saying, council make a choice.
So I guess what we could do is maybe, have names come forward, and then we can decide what names we get to move forward, and then, and you would see what the city told me.
So maybe we could ask that to come in either for our next council meeting.
Yeah, I think, either I'm misreading it, I thought you would just send them names and they would choose as many as they wanted to go. It doesn't say that we would pick this one, does it?
Well, because we would recommend.
Just send recommendations, yeah.
Oh, okay.
To recommend anyone. in
Yeah,
your
saying it's asking us to
constituency.
send the names into them.
Yep.
If you sent the name and the contact information, I think they would make the arrangements to.
Yeah, so then at our next council meeting, bring in names forward so that they be sent.
Well, I think you could individually just send them now. I would think the sooner the better, like.
You've had names of people in the community, I think if you send them to Debbie Philbin, then they can decide who they're gonna invite to come to it.
Okay.
That's the way it's worded there.
I think the email, yeah, the contact is there.
But we could have the names all just come in with our policy meetings, Monday, we could put them all together and send them off. We could do that.
Yeah, either way.
I could ask around too.
Is that all right with everybody?
For all the specifically on it.
For our bylaw policy.
Yeah. Next Monday. Okay, the next thing on the agenda was the FCM sponsorship. This was sent up by Halifax. They're hosting the FCM this year. And, but it's pretty expensive.
Right.
I personally don't think it's worth the money, but that's me.
How much money are they looking for?
Least amount is
minimum of
$5,000.
Absolutely not that.
And you get your logo on it.
$5,000, I could, all of us have 10 things that we could use $5,000 for.
Pass out business card to people.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
To
money.
be honest, if this request had come into us a lot sooner, you know, we could have taken it to a region for the Western Nova Scotia, and the region might have done a sponsorship collectively.
Yeah.
But I don't know when the next region meeting that will even take place, so
It will be when,
right now they got something nice that they're asking people to, put the names out as who wants to post. I saw an email on that, but they haven't set the date yet, so
We hosted the last one. I think.
well, you already did?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure, maybe
Yeah, I
they're,
think,
I'm both of them.
no,
Yeah.
no, I don't think, that's when they talked to. I thought we had one. Maybe not, maybe it was before that one. Right, at the Mariner Center.
Back room.
That's right.
You came in here, it was like getting there.
So we're thinking of hosting one here in Digby?
No,
No, we just did one, or we have done,
wait a minute.
within the last year.
Yeah, we did one.
So, there's no interest by council to take up a sponsorship in this at this time?
No.
I'm just asking for you,
I would recommend that we send a thank you to no thank you. I mean, it's a great idea, but it's too much.
It's $5,000. That could do an entire trail, or that could do a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay, we move on to Unison Board Initiatives, report for January 2018, we already received that.
I'll put it in this morning, I forgot about the report.
We need to wait till you get back.
No, I'll call this on the King's Transit. I
Okay.
have to send the report.
Any questions, concerns of the Unison Initiative?
Maybe I'll get involved when the kids are teenagers.
Next thing is the advisory committee, the minutes and reports, and first one is the advisory committee, October minutes were provided. Are there any questions? Next, we're going to go to 6.5, we're doing intermunicipal committees and minutes and reports, and I guess the first one's in this, so we'll wait for it.
I'll wait for it to come back.
This glasses, I really got to attention.
Well, we had a fast one.
Now committee of the whole.
We'll make up for it next Monday.
I know we will.
Yeah. Bring your sleeping bag.
Or Monday. Well, on this ever though. So that doesn't drive up for her. But I feel like everything's better because of it. Sometimes things have to get worse before they get better.
I'm gonna take a minute to say, go Vegas.
Go Vegas.
Montreal's selling all their teams.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Vegas has a hockey
So
team.
it's doing well, they got Buchanan.
Vegas has a hockey team?
Vegas says hockey team is doing quite well.
Montreal's casting off like they.
I think Nash didn't do too well in Boston though.
Safety.
After you get settled, we're at the point where you're going to be King's Transit.
Oh, that was fast. Okay. From the Nova Scotia Petroleum Review Board in the matter of the Motor Carrier Act. In the matter of the application of King's Transit to amend the motor carrier license number P02825, which is us.
Yeah.
Whereas King Transit Authority of Nova Scotia made an application to the Nova Scotia Utility Review Board, requested to amend its Schedule C timetables for routes 5 and 5A Wingman to Cornwallis. And whereas after the application was received by the clerk of the board on February 1st, finalized February the 6th, it has now been published in the World Gazette on February 7th, posted on the board's website and forward to local carriers by email, fax, or letter. And whereas the applicant stated the reasons for the applicant to reduce underutilized service, to reduce the annual operating costs of providing service within the municipality of Digby, increase useful life of the current vehicles by reducing the annual kilometers. And whereas no written objectives to the granting of the amendment application was received by the board as stated in the deadline of February 14th. And whereas the board considered the amendment application and filed information by way of a paper hearing on February 20th, it is ordered that the amendment application is granted and Schedule C timetables for Route 5 and 5A be amended, dated at Halifax on the 20th of November. And so that has been done. There's our copy. I had a meeting Friday afternoon. So.
That's the amendment for the times,
Yeah. So the times will change and it'll be year-round permanent.
Do you know how much that's gonna impact the budget for that? It's like, do we have numbers for that?
Linda has already sent the numbers for the new budget. We actually have a decrease.
Right.
I was hoping,
A decrease even factoring in the fact that we had that deficit that we're covering for over 2 years, so. Plus the ongoing maintenance, I think will probably.
So how much we're paying now? I'll ask. I'll get all that information for all 100.
Well, you can get it before then, but I just don't have it in front of me right now.
Okay.
And, and the only other thing that I want to bring, like my writing paper. Just to let you know, the accident that was had here is not finished yet, with all the finalizations. Still in the box.
Oh, had a bumper,
Yeah.
sort of a fender bender.
Fender bender, yeah. And, they have been notified that there is going to possibly be a detour replacing the bridge, Kenny Bridge in Weymouth, and there's a possibility of at least 10 minutes, an hour will be affected, and they're working on that now to see what can be done, but we know it's going to cause time loss. Otherwise, everything is going well. Our new driver is working out well. And, so, I couldn't get that in, because like I said, I didn't until Friday afternoon at 2.
Yeah, no problem.
2 or 3.
Are there any questions pertaining to the King's Transit regarding the minutes from November, December, and meetings in the meeting? Any questions? Okay, hearing none, we're going to move the tide of affairs. We've got the minutes from November 2017. Any questions on that? If not,
My only question is, didn't you put an advertisement for a new person in Tiger?
Yes.
Have we heard anything yet?
No.
Okay.
the next is the waste check connections from January 2018. Any questions for our representatives on waste check?
Wasn't anything,
Everything is, well, the biggest concern is how much demolition has happened in our areas in the last year and how it will affect the budget.
My understanding is that all the C&D material that is being generated from the demolition of the buildings that the provincial government had, that material is all going out of our area, so
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
That's even worse,
why is it worse?
because then that area sends back what it's gonna cost us. So if they decide something that could have been, that maybe in our spot, we would have did another different stream, if they say no, and all C and D, then that's what comes back on us.
Well, it's out from Grayson.
I thought that Greg was gonna get the
He's
contract.
not, he said he's not getting the material. They're taking it back, I think, in Alaska.
I really think we need to, be looking at a bylaw on this, because it's hurting us. Every time we visit the area, it hurts us worse than when it stays in the area, by the way.
One of the things that I'd like for you to bring up, I think, waste check meetings, and I know it's probably happened before, but I think it needs to happen again, is the regions have to start to lobby the provincial government that whenever the provincial government tears down buildings, that should not go against us.
Oh, we're already fighting on that, Jimmy.
Against our what?
That's already being worked on. The other thing was,
Conversions.
at our policy meeting, excuse me a second, at our policy meeting, oh, no, we discussed it, never mind. They've already got our answer. So, but we are working on policies, that, will make changes, sent in, to the government, like we have already agreed to go to. Oh my goodness. We're 2 months ahead now. Oh yeah, that's old age is called, time to get one of our I brought back to you last month. Oh, sorry. I brought back to you last month about, waste checks, what was on that policy? Jeff, do you remember?
I'm not quite following where we're
The
going here.
on the
The
policy-
plastic bags,
Oh, yeah, we
the
brought
single
up,
use?
that was, sorry, it was a single-use plastic bag. They are waiting, but they've already got our answer on the single-use plastic bags. And then there is another policy being sent out for us to look at, which has not come yet, that will, be making some changes to our old bylaw on, waste and,
So the solid waste bylaw.
yes. There, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we had that.
We did get it.
But we haven't had a chance to look at it yet on the
Okay.
bylaw and policy meeting.
Well, we check hasn't made a decision yet on how they would want to see clear bags, grocery bags handled.
No, it has to be ready before the March 9th meeting.
I noticed that the Valley Waste come out and said that they support a provincial ban.
Oh, yeah, there's already been 2 regions in it.
Are there any questions?
And the quid pro quo, there are all the other, signer owners to the waste check.
Okay, what will happen is, it will be a majority rules, but how it will be sent out, from what I understood at our meeting was, waste check is, for the ban with, a 7-1, I think. You know, like, if our municipality said no, it will be marked, but if all the rest say yes, it will be sent in as a yes. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Okay, because I thought our motion was contingent on the other,
The region,
yeah, oh, the region,
Our
not,
region.
okay, yeah.
All right, anything else on that? If not, we're going to move on. The next is the minutes from the Maine Doctor Recruiting Committee meeting. Is there any questions? If not, we're going to move on to the outside board committees. We've got the Digby Harbor Port Association. We've got the minutes from May, June, November, minutes from June, August, and December. Manager reports. Any questions for Dean?
Linda took the last couple of ones, but the answer tomorrow is our next meeting. Thank you.
Any questions?
You were going to be in Westport farming, you know something?
The next is the Southwest Vascular Society. That's the update from January 2018 and update funding request.
I didn't see funding requests.
Funding request either.
I was thinking that they look like they're getting some stuff done now.
So much easier just to make a judgment. Yeah, right.
Oh, yes, in my own world. We are asking for, is it 1,000?
2,000 for 5 councils and 500.
Yes. And this will help with our ongoing, work. And I would request, for us to take this to our budget meeting.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approved.
It is a good, yeah. I'll go over it then, but it really is, the money is
Okay, the next
all that.
item on the agenda is the Common Park Society minutes in January. Any questions pertaining to those minutes? Hearing none, then we're going to move on to the council district activity reports, and I'm going to start with Councilor Tudor.
I'm busy with a lot of the local organizations and groups and clubs because of the budget process coming out. Got people asking probably about half a dozen people I've talked to. Working on finding fundraising for playground in Tiverton, fixing up some of the various buildings in Freeport and Westport. We've got a nice big list given to by a few different people to try to find funding for it. I'm looking for it. Really happy about how well the committee on Westport's doing in regards to the boardwalk and long walk. A lot of very capable people on it. They're moving regularly. I've been attending just watching from the side. It's been busy down there. I'm not getting as many road calls, so I had one today. I think everyone just knows that they're reshoring and doing a lot of work this summer, so people are just sitting on their complaints. I think everyone sort of feeling those lines. And I did up, so far I got 15 volunteer awards done up, and I'm trying to do people that you wouldn't normally think and are not part of an organization. For example, there's a lady in Wales that drives people to doctor's appointments all the time through the Legion, but not through the Legion or through her. She just does it. And so I want to recognize those sort of people that you wouldn't necessarily think of. Mm-hmm. Yep. Things going very well.
All right. Amanda.
Let's see, Flag Day last weekend, I think this is the first time it's been held in Weymouth, or St. Mary's Day. There's some Flag Day ceremonies. The African Heritage Gala last Saturday in Whitby, which was a very nice event. And fielding some road queries already. It's middle of February, they're coming in this week.
They're coming.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of, a little early.
Yeah, it is.
Councilor Rob.
We had our open space meeting at the Digby's Fish and Game about the Haynes Lake property. We held that on an evening, had about 30 people out. Fielding lots of road work calls and other events or stuff going on in the community, lots of emails and possibilities. Do all of that stuff.
Very good.
First of all, I just want to remind you, March is Fraud Prevention Month. Fraud Prevention Month coming up. I went to the Municipal Proclamation launch in Shelburne. Very well done. I met with the MLA on the South Shore and we had a long talk. They gave out ribbons, and on my desk, if anyone wants a ribbon on a card, I have them there. I gave out some to the staff, and I just haven't seen you guys or give them to you. It was very well done. They had a group come in to sing, and oh my God, the choir was so good. It was different than the way our launches go, but it was very well done, and I super enjoyed it. I also wanted to remind everyone that Stephen Foster has now gone from King's Transit. And he wanted to say thank you for the gift. We sent him a golf shirt from the council, and he was very appreciative. We gave him a case of wine. Now, this did not come out of, just so you know, this is not out of budget. This is one of the ladies' market wine. And like I brought him a little bottle of wine as well. And then if he got other little gifts, just to say, but he was very appreciative. But the poor man on his last day, I don't know if he got out of work 7, 8 o'clock that night because we had our meeting. And, you know, like he was checking on things and making sure things got sent on. So it was like, anyway, he said he didn't mind and is still willing to help with us. So that was nice. I did want to comment on Valentine, I attended a pancake supper at St. Patrick's Church. And on Valentine's, they had a Valentine's Day evening at the Sandy Cove School. It was sold out. Very well done. They are going to be having a Syrian dinner coming up, and I will be attending that. I also attended the UNSN Group Benefits annual renewal meeting, which was very interesting. I have some people with some ongoing issues that I've been dealing with. Otherwise, things have been going quite well and busy, and I'd say that covers me.
Okay. And for myself, back on January 31st, myself and Linda, we attended a municipal modernization session in Halifax, and had the mayors and boards from across the province. And it was a good discussion. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to come out of it. It's just part one of the whole discussion on basically, in a nutshell, but with regionalization and shared services, working with your neighbors more. Stuff we've heard in the past, but it's trying to look at how we can, I guess, do more with less. And but the main thing is take away, we can work together and work with your neighbors. So there will be out of that too. There's going to be discussions probably throughout the province on what does. I don't like using the word amalgamations, but I like to use the word mergers or the mergers of units that. And just because the cost and the efficiencies, not always about money, it's also about efficiencies, and that could play a key role on how government's going to be done around the province. So from that, on the 9th of January, I attended a meeting with Ronnie LeBlanc in Middleton with the Premier. We had a chance to meet with him for an hour to talk to him about the initiative we're trying to do with Claire in Annapolis County regarding tourism in China. We're waiting to hear back from him on what we discussed, but and we had an opportunity to talk about other things as well, talk about doctors, and Ronnie was able to talk to him about the senior home and Claire, and so we had a good discussion with him. From that meeting, Ronnie and I then left and went down to Cornwall and had a meeting with David Long. And met them for about an hour to talk about next steps on dealing with China, and there again, it had a lot to do with the tourism initiative. But also, David he's still bringing students over here, and at that time we had, I think, 8 or 9 students in the Bridgetown School. So they're looking at trying to bring some students into St. Anne's still this summer, and do a French immersion. And so, keep your fingers crossed, hopefully that's happened, because I think there's a good opportunity there for the university. From that, I as well attended the Flag Day ceremony. It was really nice to see that it's getting moved around, and it's not just always in the same school. And it was well attended by a lot of people, and the students, they had the students there for it, and the organizers in the school did an awesome job. Everything went just great. And they had Greg Ferrer as a guest speaker, and Greg, he actually was a student of the gentleman that actually designed the Canadian flag when he went to university. So anyway, from that, I attended as well the Black African Heritage Gala dinner on the 17th. It was a really nice evening, and I was really pleased to be able to honor Brad Barton for his accomplishments and what he's been able to achieve. It was a really nice evening, and it was well attended. From that, I attended on the 22nd. I went to the school theater last week and attended the session put on by Doctors Nova Scotia. They were there with the Local Health Coalition, and they spoke and what was really nice to see is all the practitioners, health practitioners that are working out of the clinic attended, the doctors, the nurses, nurse practitioners. They were all there in attendance, and there was representation there also from the health authority, and it was a good meeting. It was good information that was being provided, and it actually showed people what the demands are going to be in Nova Scotia in the next 10 years. Like, there's going to be a need for over 1,000 doctors over the next 10-year period. So, and where they're going to come from, it's going to be interesting to find out. But yeah, I think that there was 100 a year, and they don't want to stay in Nova Scotia. So that falls into the next thing I was going to talk about is that this weekend, myself, Ronnie LeBlanc, and Gordon Wilson, we went to Sherbrooke, Quebec, and met with 11 students, med students. It was a really good event, and it went really well. We were supposed to have an hour with them, and we had 3 hours with them. It was a meet and greet. It wasn't a formal sit down, so you had a chance to individually talk to each one. And felt good about it. Every one of those students, well, 10 of the 11 were from Nova Scotia, and the 11th one was from PEI, and he's a young fellow that I spoke to at Christmas time. And I spent quite a bit of time talking to him there because I think that there's good opportunities in trying to get him to look at Digby. We feel that this is something we do on an annual basis, keep in contact with these students and try to emulate what Claire's done. If they send out a care package in October, they find out who's up there, and they try to continue to stay in contact with them. And when the students come home during breaks, they try to reach out to them. So it was really, I felt it was well worth going to, and imagine down the road benefits can come out of it. There were 3 students of the ones that were there. They're all from Clare. There was one young fellow from Westport. There was a young fellow from Greenwood. So this area had quite a few students going to Sherbrooke. There was 2 residence doctors. They're getting ready to go to set up practice. One was from Camp and one was from Bartlett. They're both looking at that end of the province, which is understandable. But I just said to them, and just thanking them for coming back from Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Coming back home, because there's a lot of opportunities that they're for them.
It doesn't sound cool, one of the lowest paid.
Not one bit.
I know that. But it was good to know that they were going to come back. Of the 3 in Clare, there's one young fellow that is from the St. Bernard area, and get a chance to chat with him a bit too. He's looking at trying to maybe specialize in internal medicine, but if he doesn't get in there, he's going to be looking at a family practice. So it was well worth going, and I know that we had the chance to have a good interaction with the recruiters. All the recruiters from across the province, so there's 5 of them in total, counting the head recruiters. And I felt it was a really good evening, and it went well. And the package that we put together for them, it had one of our tubes in it, it had some dry fish, it had beef, not beef jerky, salt, it had some nice candies, and we had an information package from Dark, and there was something from Dark in it. The last letter from the paper that the doctors had wrote, We had copies of that in the package so that they could see what's going on in the community. Had a package from the Y in there. Had a package from, we had coastline over in there. We had something from our airport. Trying to showcase the area as a whole. So, and what was nice too is most of those students had all gone to St. Anne's at one time or another, so they were familiar with the area. So we just have to keep in touch with them and,
Will you be doing that like twice a year, or will you be going like Christmas time? If you and Gordon gonna set something up that you,
They come home at Christmas.
well,
or will people?
Ronnie had I talked to Gordon LeBon, and like, when they come down here, he's looking at trying to do something.
You want to-
Yeah, Gordon LeBon.
Oh, I think it's Gordon, sorry.
Gordon LeBon. When they, come home or come down, he plans on doing a dinner or something.
Yep.
One more thing though to add to this, not to take away from that, but I also found out that this summer, Dalhousie University, all the residents are coming down here to the Pines. And I really feel that ourselves, the town, maybe Claire, could get together and do some type of hospitality event at the Pines and try to have a chance to get an opportunity to speak to the residents there. Because that's going to be key to try to attract some of those doctors here also.
We'll dress up young Matt, so they'll be like, identify this Matt.
Well, I talked to some of the recruiters when we were there in Sherbrooke and talked to them about, what those throwing together a package for whale watching, taking them down to the island for whale watching.
Last time we had someone, I was able to throw out sort of a package like that. It was just the next day. I grabbed one of my buddies and we took them all out fishing.
Yeah, well, anyway,
Give me some time.
It was a few years ago, yeah.
that's going to be an opportunity we're going to have this on too. And,
I can tell you about that.
like between going to Weymouth and talking to with the group there, and Karen came in, she gave a lot of good information on what they're trying to do to this area. We're in a tough situation here, but so we'll go to other areas. Even Kentville is largest Kentville, but they're still looking for 7 or 9 doctors right now. So I'm sure we go there. That's my report. So the next thing.
I forgot a couple of things.
China, is there a delegation going back to China soon?
We're not sure yet what's going to happen. We put a request in for funding to the province to help. And what it would be more tourism, so that there's no decision made on who would go or anything like that. But we wanted to put together some type of video and to showcase the area and have it overlaid in Mandarin. And also, they wanted to go over and they wanted to go to each one of the friendship cities and connect with the tourism operators in those communities to try to promote this area. So, and that's how David Long played the role too, to keep in touch.
So it's not a definite plan yet, just a general idea.
Nothing yet, no. And as we get more information, we'll have to come back to council. So if there is anybody going, there'll be some budget considerations that have to be on that.
I just meant to mention that the Digby Fire Department had their awards evening, and there were 6 awards presented. And the chief of police of the Halifax Regional Police was a speaker, and he talked about PTSD, which he is one, and it was an excellent talk. Now, it's funny, I never stopped. It was so interesting to me. And after I said to someone, though, wasn't that talk good? I said, he could have talked longer, and I went, you gotta be kidding. Didn't you find that boring? I said, no, it was so interesting. But he talked about himself and how it affects not only police, but health, and, the whole 9 yards, and what's been done and what hasn't been going on. And he was a very nice gentleman. He is a retired RCMP officer as well, and it happened to him in Haiti after the aftermath, and he had to bring back 2 different bodies at different times from being dug out and from the headquarters. And to me, I found him super interesting. I guess it's not your, it just worked for me. And it was well attended. I gave your regrets. And the only other thing I wanted to mention, down at Flag Day, I did meet with one from the Board of
school board, first year, and she was talking about, you know, the change that was gonna happen and, how the new board was being set up, which was quite interesting, because the new provincial board is going to be made up of the chairs of all the current school boards.
That's what's being proposed.
That's what's being done.
What's gonna be happening in the future?
There
Oh,
was
wow.
there was on the news this afternoon that,
Legislative.
Premier had a meeting with the president of the union, and there's still some talks, and it sounds like there's a little bit of give and take going on, and so they're negotiating back and forth, so it's not.
Maybe so, but right now, remember, the teachers don't think it's in their best interest to have one large board.
No, I know, but that's what they're negotiating
Yeah.
right now.
Well, as, when I was talking to her, she was saying that they have all been asked, and they were still waiting responses, but the other ones asked were the, chairs.
Okay. Anything else?
That was it, I'm just sore, I just didn't want to forget the firemen.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna now move the camera. Does anybody want to break first?
Let's keep rocking, let's rock the scene.
Rock and roll.
Okay, we're gonna move the camera.
Thanks, so moved.
Doors.
I was second.